Right, so good evening all. We are going to start the set paper today. We are going to start the set paper today. Good evening all. Today we are going to start our professional skills paper. Good evening all. Today we are going to start our professional skills paper. So good evening all. Right. So as per your professional skills related, we have few of the topics on resume writing skills and other kinds of topics are need to be covered. Okay, so I'll just share with you that document also. Just a few seconds. What are the topics we are going to cover, or what are the topics you have for this particular schedule? Right. So, for your professional skills related, this particular semester, you have your total course was divided into two areas. One is career skills, and second one is team skills. So we are also going to handle in the same way. Like first, we'll try to complete the career skills. The career skills which comes under resume writing skills, how to write your resume, okay, and what are the different terminologies are used. It's something like resume is, you might have heard resume, the word, or you have heard the word like curriculum vitae, or you heard about biodata. So what is the difference between all these three, and what is the content should be there in resume or in CV or in biodata? What content should not be there? That is also will be discussed. See, everything cannot be same. All three documents are three different documents, and three different documents will represent differently and to be written differently completely. So that particular points will be discussed, and what is a good resume, what is a bad resume, what are the columns should be there in a resume. In generally, you will write like your name, your objective, or your education related, right? And whatever the your percentages or something, what is the college, what is the school, those things. This is a common resume is available with all lakhs of students. So in your college, for your for example, like in your university, you have BCom students, BSc all together. Some right now I'm handling with 1,000 plus students, right? So for 1,000 plus students, if they write everyone same, the objective is same, your name and your email ID, phone number, that will be a different thing. And you will be writing your educational skills. Your everyone is past 10th, everyone past inter, everyone are going to complete your graduation. It can be something like BCom, BSc, or BBA, something. Okay. So what is the special I want to see in your resume? That is what the columns that will differentiate you from others, that will make your resume much more beautiful or much more attractive when compared to lakhs of students are going to apply in your university. You have some 1,000 plus students, for example 700 plus BCom students are there altogether, BCom honors, BCom computers. become business analytics altogether. In the same way, in Usmania University, some hundreds of colleges are there. In Telangana, at least some 10 universities are there. In the 10 universities, some thousands of students will be there. Altogether, only BCom students, if they are going to be some 1 lakh nearby students, everyone applies for the job and everyone is going to have the same details. Then what is the difference you are going to carry with your resume? The paper which you are going to carry, that is the most important thing we will be discussing. And after that, I hope students will not copy in preparing their resumes, and you have to prepare all your resumes and departmental wise, because I am dealing right now BCom all groups, BBA and BSc all groups, BA all groups, something like English, and BA Telugu. So what I expect is everyone write your resumes, and your section wise CRs need to gather all those resumes, how many people have given from your classroom. I'll give you that sheet format related. You can take printout or you can write on a paper the same thing, your roll number, students, and who have submitted as per your classroom attendance related. Prepare that and give it to me. Submit that particular resume. Once our career skills related, all the topics I'm going to complete, then I will tell you. You start preparing your resumes. But once I tell, like, today we have completed career skills and you can start submitting, then CRs take the responsibility, collect the resumes and give it to me. This is one kind of internal assessment related. Okay, so then I will understand what kind of resumes you are preparing, and you also know what are the columns are required and what are the columns we are going to miss in your resumes. So columns are most important. It is something like your educational skills, that is one column. Your professional skills. Next, your professional membership with some of the organizations, something like all India Management Education, Hyderabad Management Education. Someone can stats and mathematics, science students, they can tie up with Stats Institute is there. So they can tie up with the Indian Institute of Stats, right? So these are the institutions which will offer membership, and how those memberships are going to be useful. Those we'll discuss at the later part once we are handling with the resume skills. So that is how next we will be discussing about the interview skills, how you need to prepare, what are the patterns of interview skills will be there, what are the patterns of interviews will be there, and how effectively you have to prepare for your interviews. What are the types of interviews will be there. Those things will be discussed. Next one is about the group discussion related. So what are the types of group discussions, how a group discussion need to be in general, what kinds of, what are the topics can be available or given by the organizations to the candidate at the time of group discussions, and how you need to prepare for group discussions. So suddenly you cannot jump into discussion, or you cannot go out of the concept and discuss something. Such things should not be there. So how it need to be, we'll just discuss on that. Next one is exploring career opportunity skills. So this is something very important even for you. Students, I generally ask, you're taken a BBA, you're taken BCom, you're taken BSc. So after BSc, after BCom, after BBA, what you are going to do? Why you taken BSc? Why you have taken BCom? Why you have taken BCom honors? Why you have taken BCom taxation? Why you have taken BCom related, what is this, business analytics, computers? When BCom is there and BCom is having four different disciplines, sub-disciplines, then why you have taken that particular discipline? That is most important. Someone has taken BBA. I ask students like why you have taken BBA. So what you're looking after your BBA. And for BSc students, it is same. Like you have taken BSc computers, BSc electronics, or BSc related science related papers are there. So what are the opportunities you are looking for before taking BSc paper? That is something to be discussed. You have to think in that particular gap I have given, right? I've given a pause and I want you to think why I have taken this particular course at my first year. Now you are in third semester. So after my fifth semester, what I am going to do? That is what is about the career opportunities. For what opportunities you are looking for, you have taken this as your career. You have BTech, you have BSc students can go to BTech. Why you are not going? Why you are not went to BTech? Why you are sitting here? Okay. BCom students, why you are taking BCom? What is the specialization and how many people are doing these accounts related sub specializations, right? So all these things you have to actually look into that particular area and see that how best you can work on that particular area is the most important. Okay, so CRs, please share the links where are there because some students are coming out with different messages at my area. So try to share the documents with them. This particular link, whatever the link is there, kindly share with them. Keep sharing with your classmates. Right. So this is what you have to we will be discussing. These are the points in the career related. First one, we are handling the professional skills related. So career related, this is what we are going to handle. Later part, once again, it is about the team skills presentation and trust and collaboration. That will once I start that particular first part is we are going to complete in this particular schedule. Career skills related. Once career skills are related, next I'll give you once again the another schedule, how many days it will be and how we are going to complete that one. We'll see and see that we'll complete that particular sessions. So this is how the course regarding the career skills and team skills related. In this, most important is career skills is the high priority one because it involves about your resume skills related, interview skills. Because as you are in third semester, fifth semester, anyone can go for the internships related. Various internships are available, Internchala or some other organizations. So you can keep dropping. You can keep dropping your resumes. So based on the resumes, whatever the people, whatever the candidates are going to ask, you can keep working on that particular areas. That is very focusedly you have to work on that area to get the job. See, everyone will say after BSc I'll do MBA, after BSc I'll do some MSc related, after BA, after BCom I'll do MBA or some other course, anything you can have. But after your undergraduate course you are going to complete, you can get a job. We have job opportunities across India, so you have to explore and see the market. Then, based upon that, you can start developing your skills. Skills are most important. Certificates are required and certificates are need to be handled in that area. Second point is you have to have the skill sets to be ready. Either it is a technical skills or it is going to be the non-technical skills, something like you're building your communication skills, presentation skills, your writing skills. Okay, communication skills, how you need to talk to them, how you need to approach someone. Telephone, once you call to some HRs in the organizations, how you need to greet them, how you need to talk, all those things are need to be learned. So those all comes under the social and cultural etiquettes, whatever are there, we'll be discussing. Right. So we'll just today get into our subject on the resume preparation skills. How, why you required all these. We'll just discuss. So in that, if anyone having any queries in the YouTube related, I think you can publicly you can mention here on the chat related. There is one chat window is available. You can mention in the chat window, and I will also try to answer. I think so. Chat window is available, right? First and foremost is I've seen one student always PSPK fan lucky. See, don't keep such email IDs. First and foremost thing is you should not have such email IDs. So always keep your email IDs very simple for very specifically for your job market related, right? Any queries, anything, you can always in the window, right? So I've dropped that message. Any queries, anything are there, you can type here and I will check that particular, because understand there is a 5 to 8 seconds gap between my message and what are the content you are going to listen. There will be a gap between 5 to 8 seconds will be there, so you have to wait. So any doubts are there, any queries are there, you can drop me a message in the Yahoo, in the YouTube related. I will check and I will answer those queries. Till that time I will be having a one way uh, discussion over here, right? So we'll start with our PPT on resume skills. So resume making skills, professional skills related, we'll be discussing today on the resume writing skills. Right. So, right. I think many, I guess I have only, I guess my BBA students, third semester students only know about me. So, as per my introduction, I am Dr. Chandrasekhar, and these are my qualifications. I have got my PhD in marketing, I have my MBA in marketing, HR, and finance, three specializations I have. I have done my MA economics, MA political science. I have my MSc maths, MSc stats and psychology. These are the master's degrees I have. And as a professional related, I am a digital marketing specialist. I have some around some 10 clients are there on digital marketing. and also I work on my data analytics is the second area which I'll deal with my clients, data analytics related, something like the BBA student, BCom business analytics students or something like Power BI related, those things I will be dealing for my clients. And this is my another organization, Vision 2050, which work on especially on the entrepreneur development related. So I go to various schools, colleges for entrepreneurship development related, and see that how they can think as a entrepreneur, not as a student or someone, either it is a 8th class, 9th class or 10th class, but still how best they can think as a entrepreneur. That is the core objective of my organization, which is called Vision 2050. 2050 is the year 2050. It's something like 2020, 2024. Similarly, it is a 2050. By 2050, I would like to see like more entrepreneur thought process comes from the schools and colleges, not like people are looking for a jobs. That is what a brief, very, very brief introduction about myself and my organizations. Here in the colleges, in the Telangana Women's University, I'm handling for this BBA students. Recently, for BBA fifth semester students, we have completed one course on Power BI. So hopefully, we are also dealing with them with digital marketing related. So these are the two courses I want to complete, and certificates will be issued to them. So hopefully, either they start their, I wish they start their own organizations. So I'll guide them how to start a organization. And other students, whoever wants to get into jobs related, they can get into their jobs. Right? So briefly, we have done with that, and we are coming back to our subject, that is on the resume writing skill. This is a very one page or two-page document. That's all, but how best you have to make your document proper and perfect so that it looks very attractive for the people to whomever you have given your document. You need to have that set related. I will also later on, I will also show some of the resumes, how it will be, how the students of various universities, same either it is a BBA related or it is a BCom related, of different universities, how they are presenting their resumes, so that you can follow some kind of formats which can be helpful for you, right? So resume writing skills. Here we will be discussing on what is a resume, what is a CV, and what is a biodata. Definitions will be there. And next thing is next examination related point of view, as you are having this internal and external related. So internal related, it will be 10 marks paper will be there, and external examination will be of 40 marks. In the 40 marks, later on I'll give you the format, but for whoever are present, they can listen. There will be 4 short marks questions will be there, and the another 2 questions or condition. 2 questions will be there, that will be of essay questions. So 40 marks is the external, and 10 marks will be the internal examination. So 40 marks, it will be, I think 14 into 14, all right. 14 into 2, 28, and 4 into 3, 12. 28 plus 12, 40 marks. So 4 questions, 3 marks each for short answers, and 2 essay answers questions are condition. So that will be of 14 marks. So altogether 40 marks for the external examination. So that is what about your exam format, external and internal exams. So now we'll be dealing with what is this, resume related, CV related, and biodata related. First, we'll see why a resume is required. So anyone interested to answer this one, you can just, I'll give you a 1 minute time. You can just type if someone wants to, really wants to share something, you can share why a resume is required. So you can type on why it is required. You can type here. Someone wants to share their thought. Right, exactly. Divya. Divya, your group. You can also please do mention so that I can have some clarity like what group, BCom, honors, or BSc student or something, whatever specialization, and you can write that one so that I can understand from which group they are coming from. So Divya, yes, good to know about our skills. So it is one document without uttering a single word, the opposite person can easily understand what is the skills. Okay, Sayed. Uh, Fine. You mentioned something about the hobbies related. What they will do knowing your hobbies? Studies is fine. See, everyone is BCom. So studies related, it will be known everyone is a BCom related or BSc related. So some group of students are going to apply. Then if any company is coming to your campus, then they will know about the groups related. To know proper information about a particular person, projects. Yes, projects related. Hari Nayak. Right. Okay. Right, exactly. See, this is what the new things I want to know. General thing, studies, yes, you mention your 10th class, you will mention your intermediate, you mention your graduation related. Next thing is skills related. What is a skill set? Right. So skills related, many are there. In that skills, once again, to know about ourselves, better to not into a job, to get into a job related. Right. Fine. Okay. So this is another. These are the some of the interesting points have mentioned by some of our students. Very good, and you have done a good work on resume, how you have to look your resume should be. So people have mentioned like education. Yes, education will be there. If you have done already some kind of experience, yes, qualification and experience in other works related. Yes, some students are some very highly interested students, they take up some kind of internships doing in the while doing their education. Some people might do this content writing related. Some will work on the area of sales related, customer care related, or the IT students, BSc computers or those things. They will do some kind of IT related projects, app development or website development, some kind of these things they will be doing. So, if when they are doing all these kinds of works related, so projects are the already experienced. So you will be mentioning your studies, you will mention your percentages related, you will be mentioning about your qualifications, you will be mentioning about your projects, various projects you have done, or some kind of activities you have done, leadership roles or something you have taken up at your university, or any kind of jobs you have already done somewhere, internship 1 2 3 4 you can mention, and your skill sets related. You have learned some kind of Power BI, you have learned something about the science related SPSS, ASS related. Someone has learned about the content writing related, either it is a Telugu or it can be in the area of English. BA English students, they can do economics related. They have done some kind of econometrics or something, some kind of certifications related. BCom related, they have done some tally related or taxation courses. They might have done income tax certification. So these are the various things you can add into your CV as per your subjects and as per your qualification and requirement. So you've done some kind of work experience, you've done some kind of projects related, you went to some organizations, joined some organizations, have done some projects directly with them, and you have also done internship related. Your associated with some management organizations. Okay, so all these kind of information will be available in one document without you actually uttering a single word. You can give a very gist of information about what you are for a person, to make them, much more interesting to them. Okay, make them much more interesting to them, and see that they can read your CV, or they can take you to the next level of an interview or projects related. So that is what we are looking for. Okay, so these are the things which we want to see in our resume to be. So that is why you required a resume. Next thing, when you required, someone can tell me when actually you required this resume or CV. Why is done when? Okay, so when it is required. Now also, okay, when you are applying for a job, right? Apart from that, job is one point. While joining in any particular job, yes, job is one point. It is taken. Apart from job, yes, very good. Haritha, right, exactly. Haritha, it is about universities. You are joining into any university. See, if someone is there joining, I've written an examination for your IITs, right? You want to do your masters in IIT. You have done your BSc, and now you want to do your masters in IIT. Then you have to submit your CV. Even in the abroad countries also, the formula is same. You need to your purpose of joining the institution, or you have to submit your CV, and you mention what is your interest. So apart from jobs related, you are applying for a education, higher education in universities, then also there is a requirement for the CV related. So for attending job interviews or for attending your, if someone has done their IIM bank, IIMs, you've done, you've written your CAT examination or you've written your GATE examination and you're done into the higher education related in IMs or something, then also you need to give your CV or resume CV related, where you will mention all your skill sets. So based on your CV, they will ask for the jobs, or you apply for some kind of internships related. Then also it is useful. So we also consider internship as a job, so we can take it as a job related, and purely for academics related also you will do. And third one is about the biodata related, where you will try to apply for some government positions. Okay, there also it is required. That is also job notification will be there. Okay, so for the job notifications or for kind of internships notifications also you will use your biodata. So different places, different documents are required, resume, CV, and biodata. So that once again we will discuss. Next one, how you will, how CV. Internship applications, resumes, yes, yes, often required for internship and opportunities. Right. Perfectly. Satvika and Sayed, Fozia. Exactly, exactly. Right. Great response from students. I'm happy. Okay. So this is how you have to, is why you require. Next one is about how you are going to use your resume. How? How is something like, see, these are the general questions we'll be asking. When it is required, how it need to be, how it will be like, it is on a paper. You will be taking a A4 size paper. There can be many size of papers. Okay. So how your resume need to be, and either what is the font style you need to take, and what are the font sizes, those are going to be, you need to check. Okay, font size, font style, and other things you have to check and see that those will be handled perfectly. So that is how we will be handling with this particular resume, on how the resume need to be. Next one, who should prepare the resume? Who will prepare your resume? Resumes will not be prepared by someone else. Resume should be prepared by the individual person. You yourself has to prepare your resume. That is what is it. Who has to prepare resume? That is the candidate who is going to submit the resume. Only those should prepare the resumes. Why? Because you should know every word that is written in that particular resume. You cannot ask someone to write your resume. So it is your responsibility to write your resume, and you should know every word whatever is written, because once the interviewer start asking the opposite person, whoever is going to take an interview, if they start asking, then you should clearly know what is the word you have written. You cannot ask what is the meaning of that particular word which you have written in your document. Okay, so that is why it is always always recommended 99% to be written. Some technicalities sometimes like you need to take a support of third party people, but maximum it should be written. 99% of the document should be written by you. Others can support you by 1%. Next one is where the resumes are need to be given and where actually the resumes are need to be written. So once again, the resumes are need to be written on a neatly typed in some of the Word documents related. You have MS Word or you have some kind of Word documents, or you can take help of the PDF writers related, neatly typed, and exactly the font should be as per the standards given by the or instructed by the specialized people, the Times Roman or Calibra, or some best better fonts which are readable. And font size should be, you cannot have a different odd color kind of font size should not be there. So always keep your text to the level 11, 12. The heading should be something like 14, 16. It cannot be not bigger than that. So all these are the some of the instructions how and where it should be prepared. Next one is which. So, for which positions you are going to apply, right? So, it is like, see, you cannot have a common resume for everything. Sometimes what happens is like you prepare a document, you prepare a resume, and you start applying the same document, start sending the same document for whatever the job positions are there. For customer care also, for example, I'll give you, you are applying for a customer care job, right? To take it as an example. And in the skill set you have written, I know Java, I know C, I know C++, I know HTML, I know XHTML, I have learned Power BI, I am expertise in data analytics. What is the use of all this for customer care job? What is required for customer care job? You need to write good writing skills, good communication skills, good presentation skills. Okay, I've done some kind of certifications in communication skills, right? I've done some business writing skills, because you need to write an email as a customer service executive. You also know how to communicate and how to write an email. So this professional email writing related, I have taken some kind of course. Those things should be there, but not the Java, C, C++ or something. Okay. So which kind of resume you have to send for which type of jobs? So every job you are applying, you should have a different skill set. Your skill set should match with the job you are going to apply. That is why nowadays you can see, if you everyone has a, I hope everyone is having a LinkedIn account. If you are not having a LinkedIn account, immediately open the LinkedIn account. Then you can start seeing, you apply something, you keep your profile ready on LinkedIn, and you start searching for a job. Then you can see in the links of the job what is the skill set is required and what is the missing skill set. I will also show that screenshots also for you at the time of in the next classes, so that in the LinkedIn also they are differentiating. You are applying for a job in data analytics, and these are the skill sets are required. 7, 10 skill sets they will mention, and how many skill sets actually matching for your skill set they clearly mention. So based upon that, you can start preparing your resumes or your content as per the job requirements. Okay. So you cannot have a single document for all kinds of jobs. That is why which resume for which particular job you are applying. Sometimes it happens because at the entry level you're seriously looking for a job, so whatever the job it comes you start applying, but it should match with the job description of the organization. That is the most important thing you need to take care. So with this, just we try to understand, before closing this particular session, we try to understand what is this resume is all about. Okay, resume is all about, and what is this resume is going to be. So, what is a resume? Resume is a advertisement selling a product, that is you yourself, specifically your skills, experiences, and attributes. It is a first meeting between you and the employer. Okay, so first and foremost thing, it is as directly as you're going to, we don't directly use a word like selling yourself, but it is about you yourself. If we keep in a marketing point of view, as a candidate you are going to be the product, and you are advertising yourself in front of the organizations. For the organizations you are going to tell these are the skill sets your organization is required. It is something like as fairness creams related products, they will mention your skin is dark or something. You, if you want to, if you want to see your skin whitening or something, you can use this particular cream, by example related. Or if for toothpaste related you have a decay in your teeth, then you can use this particular toothpaste so that it will be helpful for whitening and also control of the decay. In the same way, your organization is looking for these kinds of skill set candidate, and I am exactly the same candidate whom actually you are looking for. That is what the paper speaks. See, the toothpaste, on the toothpaste, they will mention this salt is there, this pepper is there, or something which is required for the strengthening of the tooth. That is what they mention. In the same way, organizations mention their requirement, that is job description. As a customer, what you mention, I have a problem with my tooth, I have a problem with my tooth whitening related, I have a problem with some pain in the tooth related. So you mention your description, your problems is nothing but a job description, and what is the skill set required for that. And based upon that, the company will offer mentioning like, chalo, this is having a salt related, this is having a pepper related, which will control your tooth related issues. So these are the skill sets are required to handle this particular job in the organizations, and these are the skill sets are available with me. I'm expertise in these areas, so that I am 100% fit for this particular job. That's all. It's very simple. It is as simple as that. This is what the skill sets are required, and I'm having this particular skill set. But do you know what are the skill sets are required? This is what the point where you need to focus on developing on the skill sets related. What is the skill set is required for the organizations, and what are the skill sets you need to acquire before you are going to look for a particular job. So that is what is about the document. So that is what this is speaking about. Advertisement, selling a product. Product is nothing but you yourself advertising for the organization. This is what I am myself is all about, and this is what you are looking for. You just map with what is the requirement. I'll show in the LinkedIn. So what is the skill sets required and what are the skill sets you are having, you can map. So specifically your skills, your experiences and attribute. Next one is about once you go to the organization, it is a first meeting between you and the employer. So you yourself present between the in front of employer, and the employer will start, they will just check what is the document you are having, what is the document you have shared, and they start studying. They will look at your resume or CV related, and they can start asking what are the questions they want to ask, right? So without going anything forward on the resume related, this is where I just want to stop, and you think from the organization perspective. Now you are a candidate and you want to join, you are preparing yourself to getting into the job related, job market related, then what is the skill sets are required for you and how you need to promote yourself in the document. Through the document, whatever you are having, how you are going to prepare that, you can think about this particular class, and this video will be available as it is in the YouTube related. I'll just make the required changes, and it will be directly uploaded after this session. Immediately it will be uploaded, and using this particular link you can start viewing also. Later also you can visit this video and see any queries, any doubts are there, you can always send here only on the message below that comment related, whatever options are there, you can comment and I will see, and whatever the queries are there, I will try to complete. Or I think everyone has my WhatsApp number related, so that whatever the 88977 related in the circular, it is circulated there. The in that particular number also, for that number also, you can send your queries, and I'll see that. I'll try to address whatever the queries you are having, right? So we need to be very specific. Always I say all to all the students, you undergraduate, you have done, right now it is not 1990s, or it is not 2000, or even 2010 also, it is now 2024, even 2020 also it was pretty good. Now it is 2024. You people need not to look for another specialization or another master's degree. Once again, we have got lots of opportunities in the market. Only thing is like you have to see your skill sets. That's all. If you have got the skill sets required as per the market requirement, then immediately you will be done. I'll mention in the chat related. Please, everyone, open your account on LinkedIn. Okay, I'm mentioning that. Open your account on the LinkedIn, and I hope everyone know about LinkedIn related. But still, people, if someone does not know about the LinkedIn related, I am also try to share that particular link, and you please open the LinkedIn account and keep all the data, your 10th class, what you have done, your inter, what you have done, and or you have done some kind of courses related anything. So You can have some of the courses are there, Google related courses, some kind of courses are there. You can also do those courses and keep adding all those things into the network, so that it will really helpful for you to get into the job market as soon as possible, immediately once you're done, right? So for future related, for everyday classes related, because we are having a regular class, I also request you to immediately you can subscribe in the same page. I'll be posting a video. So once my video is on, it will be available for you to view. You will get a notification like today class is going to be started, so that you can join immediately, because there is a some levels of communication is there. I need to share with CRs. Once again, CRs need to share with all the classmates. If any communication gap happens, students might miss the session. So I can see in the group some CRs are joining now. Many other students are also joining now in the group itself. So there should not be any communication gap. So I would request everyone to subscribe, so that once I start the class, immediately you can join. Once this YouTube related channel is on, you can directly keep joining to the sessions. Okay, I'll just close here for today. And whatever queries you have, anyone having any queries, this video is available. You can view this particular video, and any queries, anything is there, keep posting, and we will work on the resumes related. These are the some of the main areas. Yes, right now we are having only online classes for this uh, class resumes related. Once the course related is completed, we will request, because almost like 1,000 plus students, more than 1,500 students are on this particular session live. So we'll see section wise how we can work it on the requirement, based on the students requirement. Always CRs can come up with their particular classroom related requirements. So I will be available, and I'll be available for doing some good for the students. Okay, right then, thank you very much. Today we I'll just close the class, and keep informing to your friends. Tomorrow same time keep joining. 6 o'clock please available, so that by 5:45, 5:50 I'll just post the link, and you can start joining for the class, right? So thank you. And resumes related, tomorrow we'll try to continue more on what is actually is required. That is core in the document, what is required. So tomorrow class, don't miss it. It is a high time, like what is the resume need to be there. And I request everyone to create your account on LinkedIn on a very high priority. LinkedIn account should be there, and I will share my LinkedIn account. Everyone, please send me a request and mention Telangana Mahila Vishwavidyalaya you are doing at the graduation column. Mention that, so that I can keep you everyone adding for my LinkedIn, so that always whatever the job postings, whatever are there, I can keep sharing on LinkedIn with all my students. Right? Thank you very much. I'm closing here. Any doubts, anything, keep posting continuously. Thank you. Yes, this is the first class I have started, and for this week, 5 days classes will be there. So today, second, third, fourth, fifth, right, and sixth. Till sixth in this particular week, classes will be there. Okay, till Friday. Saturday and Sunday there will not be any classes. So by Friday, I think like the whatever the classes, the team skills related, it will be get completed. And later on, we'll see the next level. Once again, in the next phase, we will start. Thank you. I have closed here. So people who are hostels related, they might be having a dinner time or something. So hostel people who are staying in Telangana University, they can leave. Thank you. Anyone having any queries, you can post. I will be available. Other people can leave.